Let's settle one of the hottest debates in Zenless Zone Zero right now, Hugo versus Lighter. These two are not just S-rank powerhouses, they're also the only actual 5-star guys in the game. Unless you count Lycaon, but let's be real, he's a furry in a business suit. If you're not into canine cosplay, Hugo and Lighter are your top tier bros. Whether you're trying to build the best team or just curious about which one fits your playstyle, this script breaks down the gameplay pros and cons of each without any bias. Let's dive in. Let's start by comparing their combat style. Hugo is your classic Ice Burst DPS, wielding a scythe with a smooth, stylish flair. His attacks feel fluid and his big gimmick revolves around executing stunned enemies. When Hugo lands his EX special or ultimate on a stunned target, he triggers a mechanic called totalize. It's basically a super finisher that converts remaining stun time into a massive damage boost. If timed right, Hugo can one-shot enemies out of existence. He also refunds a portion of the stun as daze, letting you keep up the pressure. Lighter, on the other hand, is a fire-type stun specialist and a true brawler. His fast punches and kicks build up to a powerful combo finisher that gets even better when he's in Morale Burst, a special state triggered when his off-field gauge fills. In this state, his hits extend stun duration and give him damage reduction. His playstyle is rapid, aggressive, and perfect for locking enemies down, while the rest of your team prepares to strike. Next, let's compare their utility and team synergy. Hugo's utility is very straightforward. There is none, just big damage. But he needs setup. His kit thrives in teams that can apply stun consistently. That's why he pairs so well with agents like Lycaon or, you guessed it, Lighter. He doesn't bring buffs or debuffs, but when someone else sets up a stun target, Hugo turns that opportunity into a brutal finish. He also gains bonus attack for each stun agent he's teamed with, so synergy matters. Lighter is more plug and play. He doesn't need teammates from his faction and works in both fire and ice teams. His strengths are in enabling others. He reduces enemy fire and ice resistance, buffs allied damage, and applies a collapse debuff to extend stuns. He gains morale while off-field, making him an ideal rotation support who's always ready to contribute. If your team's goal is to keep enemies stun-locked and output consistent damage, Lighter's your guy. Personally, I just roll with whoever I vibe with. But hey, if you're into optimizing every frame and squeezing out max damage, no shade, let's take a quick look at how they stack up in the current meta. In the current patch, Hugo's a strong but somewhat situational pick. He's deadly when paired with a solid stun team, but less self-sufficient than other Ice DPS units like Miyabi or Ellen. For players lacking a main Ice carry, Hugo's a fantastic addition. But if you already have a top-tier Ice unit built, he becomes more of a want than a need. Lighter, meanwhile, is borderline meta-defining. He fits in almost every top team thanks to his ability to extend stuns, shred resistances, and boost team-wide damage. Whether you're running Evelyn, Bernice, Hugo, or anyone else who needs enemies locked down, Lighter is the guy who makes it happen. His value is less about his personal DPS and more about how much stronger he makes everyone else. Ooh, I see you're a whale and pulled both? Okay, fancy pants, I got you. Let's break it down real quick. Hugo and Lighter work insanely well together. Lighter provides the stuns, the ice resistance shred, and the buffs. Hugo delivers the big hits that finish the job. It's one of the cleanest duos in the current meta. Lighter sets up the play, Hugo dunks it. If you're lucky enough to have both, building a double stun team around them can feel downright unfair. So, who's better? Hugo or Lighter? It depends. If you want pure damage and love executing enemies in style, Hugo's your man. If you're after a support unit who enables everyone and fits into almost any squad, Lighter is the smarter investment. But if you can build a team with both, you're golden. Whether you're here to drop bodies with Hugo or lock them down with Lighter, one thing's clear. Zenless Zone Zero just keeps getting more fun. I hope this video helped you decide who to pull, or maybe you got both, so let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more fast guides and team comps, and may your next pull be the one you wanted.